As life expectancy in America has increased over the last 100 years, leading causes of death have switched from infectious diseases to chronic diseases or conditions. These include diabetes, cardiovascular, cerebrovascular, and kidney disease. In 2015, 30.3 million Americans, or 9.4% of the population, had diabetes. Additionally, 30% of Americans had hypertension or high blood pressure, which contributes to cardiovascular disease, cerebrovascular disease, and kidney disease. Hypertension is referred to as the silent killer because it is often asymptomatic, so people don't know that they have high blood pressure. This puts people at risk for harmful effects or death if hypertension goes undiagnosed or untreated.
Typically, chronic diseases develop over time and are diagnosed later in life. The average age of onset for type 2 diabetes is 45 years. The previous guidelines set the threshold for hypertension at 140/90 for people younger than the age 65, and it was 150/80 for those 65 and older. This means that 70 to 79% of men ages 55 and older are now classified as having hypertension.
Less than 5% of adults participate in 30 minutes of physical activity each day. Only 1 in 3 adults receive the recommended amount of physical activity each week. For the 8th consecutive year, U.S. News & World Report ranked the National Institutes of Health developed DASH diet the best overall diet. DASH diet is not a fad diet, but a healthy eating plan that supports long-term lifestyle changes. It is low in saturated fat, trans fat, and cholesterol. It emphasizes fruits, vegetables, and low-fat dairy foods and includes whole grains, poultry, fish, lean meats, beans, and nuts. It is rich in potassium, calcium, and magnesium, as well as protein and fiber. However, it calls for a reduction in high-fat red meat, sweets, and sugary beverages. DASH diet may be able to reduce the blood pressure by a few points in just 2 weeks. Over time, their systolic blood pressure, the top number in a blood pressure reading, could drop by 8 to 14 points, which significantly reduces the risk of cardiovascular disease and cerebrovascular disease. Dine and Dash is a 2-part workshop designed to educate adults about the benefits of exercise and the DASH diet, and the prevention and maintenance of common chronic diseases.
This program is targeted for adults because the age of onset for many chronic diseases is often in adulthood. This program would be helpful to bring awareness to these chronic diseases and offer tools and information for adults to adopt healthy behaviors to prevent or treat these chronic conditions like CVD, hypertension, and diabetes. The first part of this program is focused on the DASH diet and includes an educational session and a hands-on cooking session. Participants will get to cook various DASH diet compliant recipes, and afterward, patients will receive a DASH diet grocery list and recipe booklet, as well as handouts outlining the DASH diet for reference at home. The second part of the program is focused on exercise and includes a brief explanation of the Department of Health and Human Services guidelines for physical activity and also a workout. Afterwards, participants will receive educational handouts to help them create an exercise plan. This program combines education with hands-on experiences to create a lasting impression on participants of the importance and benefits of the DASH diet and regular exercise on common chronic diseases.